I'm back from holiday. We back to it, baby.
No one can control me cause I'm out of my mind. No one can control me cause I'm out of my mind. Everywhere I go, I'm always feeling fine. Everywhere I go, I'm always feeling fine.
What's up, y'all? I'm back home. We got the overcast cap on today. And it's the first video I'm filming since I'm back. So let's get it, baby. Today we're doing a mixed breakdown of Ra the God song, Out of My Mind. First song I've done for Ra, a little bit about him. He lives in Japan. I know that. I know that was like a, ooh, that's interesting. Because I've never mixed for anyone from Japan or that lives in Japan before. I do believe he's American, lives in Japan. Could be wrong, but I thought that was super dope. First song we've done together, so I don't know too much else about him, but he was very happy with it. I was very happy with it. So we're gonna be working more, for sure. So my goals for this mix, like any new client, is just to really put on the pizzazz, you know what I'm saying? Just do everything I can to make sure that they can noticeably hear a difference when working with me as opposed to doing it themselves or with another engineer. So I just kind of pulled out all the stops, did my classic things, and I'll run over what they are. Let's do it. In terms of lead vocals, a very standard chain. You can't see the chain here, but it's got all my standard things on it. And then just side chain to a delay and a reverb send, fruity delay 3 on the delay send, and Valhalla vintage verb with these settings on the reverb send. And as always, to add a little pizzazz, I did a little bit of performance shifting and a low octave here, so I'll play them solo and then play them in context. Then the low octave.
No one can control me cause I'm out of my mind. Everywhere I go, I'm always feeling fine.
Then everything together.
No one can control me cause I'm out of my mind. Everywhere I go, I'm always feeling fine.
And without those two.
No one can control me cause I'm out of my mind. Everywhere
Big
I
difference.
go, I'm always
Big
feeling
difference.
fine.
So you can hear that I had the performance shift hard panned, or not hard panned, but split panned left and right. So there's no mono signal and pretty distorted. And the low octave I just had a mono because, you know, it's a lower frequency, so I want to keep it in the mono. And I did that. You can see here the performance shifts I always do in pink, low octaves I always do in blue for every project. It's just kind of like, because I do it so often, I'm just into that rhythm now. So I did a couple there on the chorus, duplicated it over, then same thing on the verse, just added those in. Then there was a little section here where the vocal didn't sound so great leading out to this little verse section, so I needed to transition it a bit better. So I did that by creating a volume fade down and then a reverb sweep up, and then this limiter is just the noise gate that's affecting the sidechain of the reverb. So just pulling that down so that you can really hear the reverb take action. So without it, it sounds like this.
Wanna post it on the gram with a caption. We gon' come alive when the
Then with it, it sounds like this.
wanna post it on the gram with a caption. We gon' come alive when the light.
So it's just fading that vocal out a little bit so it's not so hard while he's doing that one note, while he's carrying out that one note. It just sounded a little weird at the volume that it was at. Other than that, there was a little section here where he didn't like how his vocal sounded. He didn't like the pitch of it, so I did a little auto-tune automation just to cut that out. Fairly simple revision there. Also on this intro vocal I had a couple automation clips, as you can see. A panning, a camel crusher, a delay, and a reverb. So what's interesting about this panning clip is you can see it's got a pattern until it gets to bar 3 where it's just in the center. That's because I wanted, like you'll hear when I play it, when it gets to that bar 3, it's like boom on the one beat, and I wanted to make sure, excuse me, that was mono. I thought it'd be cool if the other little words before that kind of panned around a bit. So I guess I'll mute all of them and then put them all on and you can hear what it sounds like. And then with it. Just adding a little bit of sauce to that intro. Other than that, I did a couple beat pauses as usual. We'll run over those.
Control me cause I'm out of my mind. Everywhere I go, I'm on relax. I be on the grind, not to get it, that's a fact. No one can control me cause I'm out of my mind. Everywhere I go.
Standard stuff, but fire. Other than that, the dubs, I just really try to play around with them and place them nicely in the stereo field and have different effects like distortion, reverb, and delays, making them unique. So I'll just play all the dubs together.
Cause I'm out of my mind. Feeling fine. Always feeling fine. in Japan.
So there you go, just by listening to those you can hear I had some that were mono, some that were stereo, some that were being panned, some that had like a phone filter on the EQ, some that were distorted, some that had both, etc. Just kind of making them varied. Other than that, the only other thing I had was this master fade out of the EQ, and that was pretty much it, guys. So now here's a before and after of my mix of Ra the God song Out of My Mind. Let's hit it.
No one can control me cause I'm out of my mind. No one can control me cause I'm out of my mind. Everywhere I go, I'm always feeling fine. Everywhere I go, I'm always feeling fine. No one can control me cause I'm out of my mind.
So there was, y'all. That was my mix of Ra the God song Out of My Mind. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Was it fire? Was it ass? Was it trash? Was it dope? Was it smoked? Was it, you know what I'm saying? And as always, join the Patreon, boys. 4 beats a month for $4. One day I'm gonna be in that penthouse. I'm gonna have that Tesla, and I'll see y'all in another video, bro. Peace.